and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of practicing self-love when you're manifesting a specific person. And practicing self-love actually has a double benefit. On the one hand, it really helps you feel better, get into a better state, and find it immensely easier to get into the state of the wish fulfilled and sustain that state. And as such, and this is the second benefit, it makes it much easier to manifest your specific person. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I've talked about the importance of self-love in other videos before, but today I want to approach it from a slightly different perspective. Because self-love, you guys, is actually the basis for manifesting anything you want, especially when it comes to romantic relationships, love relationships, your relationship with your specific person, and so on. I personally believe that practicing self-love, learning to practice self-love when you're manifesting a specific person can actually be a game changer for the majority of people. And the reason I'm saying this is because once you start pouring some of that love that you feel for your specific person and some of that love that you're yearning for from your specific person into yourself, you are going to notice that your whole outlook on life and relationships is going to change radically. And the reason this happens is because once you start experiencing and feeling and embodying that self-love within yourself, it becomes much easier, immensely easier compared to before, for you to imagine better for yourself, for you to imagine and believe that yes, your specific person can also love you. Yes, your specific person also does love you. That yes, they see how amazing you are and they want that relationship with you. That yes, they want to be with you. Yes, they see your value, they see your worth, and so on. And the reason it becomes so much easier is because you are starting to believe all these things about yourself. Whereas before, you might have had limiting beliefs or sabotaging beliefs about your self-worth, about whether you're good enough for your SP, about whether they would like you, about whether you might need to do more things to get their attention or for them to be attracted to you, and so on. Once you start practicing and embodying that self-love, all of a sudden, it feels so much more possible for you that your specific person actually feels the same way that you feel about yourself. And as we know, everything in the world around us is a mirror of who we are within. So if your dominant assumption about yourself is that you are someone lovable, someone who is worthy, someone who is amazing, someone who is super attractive, someone who is magnetic, and so on, your specific person is bound to reflect that back to you like the mirror that they are. And not only that, but while you're manifesting them, it's going to be much easier for you to imagine and believe and assume and think that yes, this is how they feel about me, this is how they think about me, this is what they want out of our relationship, they want the same things that I want, they agree with me, they see me in the same way, and so on. So then, what does it practically mean to practice self-love and to embody self-love? Well, it's actually going to mean different things for different people. If you are someone who is struggling with a low sense of self-worth and you are craving to get that validation from your specific person, then your job is to start giving that validation to yourself. Your job is to start reinforcing within yourself the idea and the belief that you are a worthy person. You are a person who deserves whatever he or she wants out of love and out of their romantic relationships. If what you want from your SP is affection, then your job as a conscious manifestor is to give yourself that affection, to give yourself those words of admiration, those words of affection, those words of affirmation, or those gestures that show affection and show attention and show attraction to you. If you're looking for your specific person to prioritize you more in their life, then your job is to start prioritizing yourself. And depending on your situation and depending on your lifestyle and your exact needs, that could translate into self-care, for example, finding more time for yourself, or making time to do the things that you love and enjoy. Or it could mean, in some cases, that you learn to speak up for yourself, that you learn to set healthier boundaries. In other cases, it could mean that you're learning to say no to people. And I'm not saying no to take other people into consideration, but at the same time, you need to find a balance between considering other people and balancing your own needs, priorities, and values alongside that. For those of you who might be looking for unconditional acceptance from your specific person, make sure you give that unconditional acceptance to yourself first. It's okay if you're not perfect. No one is perfect. You are still amazing. You can still love and accept yourself the way you are right now. You can still accept yourself for where you are in your journey right now. And so you want to tell yourself that it's okay even if you're not perfect. It's okay even if you fall off track on certain days. It's okay even if you don't succeed in something you want to do in the first try, for example. And you want to start embodying that in your day-to-day life. You want to start making that a belief and an assumption and a part of your identity, where you start fulfilling yourself from within and giving to yourself what you are looking for from your SP. And this is not to say that when your SP manifests, you're not going to get those same things from them. Actually, there's a very, very high likelihood that you will, if you're in a state of self-love, self-acceptance, self-fulfillment, and so on. But the reason you're doing this exercise is, first of all, so that you yourself can feel better. You yourself can get into a better mood, into a better baseline state, which will allow you to feel that feeling of the wish fulfilled, because you're self-realizing, you're self-fulfilling, you're not expecting anyone else to give it to you, you're already giving it to yourself, you're already granting it to yourself. And so this is going to make it so much easier to manifest your specific person. And when they manifest, they're very, very, very likely to actually mirror that back to you. Because other people always mirror our dominant energy. They always mirror our dominant state. And so if you're in a dominant state of self-love and self-acceptance, this is what you're also going to get from your SP. You're going to get love, you're going to get acceptance, you're going to get fulfillment, you're going to get them wanting to spoil you, wanting to give things to you, wanting to contribute to your fulfillment, and so on, because this is where you're vibrating at, and they have to match your vibration. They have to match the level of frequency at which you vibrate. And so you're not exactly doing that for your SP, you're actually doing that for yourself, but doing that for yourself is going to have the pleasant side effect, if you will, of your SP also coming towards you, of you finding it much, much easier to manifest your SP, because if you truly believe and embody that I am someone worthy, I accept myself, I love myself, I am lovable, I am adorable, I deserve everything that I want, and so on, it's going to be immensely, immensely easy for you to believe that other people, including your SP, feel the same way about you. So this is likely to also bring your SP in a much more natural, much more effortless way. And not only that, but they will probably also be a version of them that you might not have seen before, and a version of them that you find out that you really, really like. Because what they will be doing is to be mirroring who you are within back to you. So remember, you guys, give yourself what you want to get from your SP, fulfill yourself from within in all the ways that you're hoping to be fulfilled from your SP, practice that self-love, embody that self-love day to day, and you are going to see the miracles flowing into your life in ways that you don't even believe right now. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.